Hey there, today we'll be doing this question that appeared in Leetcode Weekly Contest 331 36347. Count vowel strings in ranges. And the given question statement is you are given a zero indexed array of strings, words, and a 2D array of integer queries. Each query is queries of L of I to R of I, both inclusive. And we need to return an answer of size queries.length where answer of I is the ith query, and the ith query says that if a given word starts and end with a vowel, we have to take that as a yes. So what do I mean by that? First of all, let's just come to this example and we'll understand it better. So they have said from 0 to 2 query, and mind you, these are just the indexes. So 0, 1 and 2. So all the words that are starting and ending with a vowel, this is starting and ending with a vowel. This does not start and end with a vowel. This does start and end with a vowel. So how many words are there? So there are two words from 0 to 2. So we need to put 2 in our answer for the first query. That is what we will be doing. So I hope the question statement is clear now. Now let's understand how do we go about doing this. So one of the approach would be for every query, we just scan through the array. But if you see the time limit is 10 to the power 5. So if you do a simple brute force, it will simply just TLE. Fine. So we have to optimize this. Now how to optimize this? So we'll simply be using the idea of prefix sum here. And how will that help us? We'll be seeing it. So at first, we'll make a dummy array. And this is the dummy array that we are creating. And what will it say? For every index, all the words that is present at that index, is it starting and ending with a vowel? Let's understand this better. So for index 0, that is here, ABA, is it starting and ending with a vowel? Yes. So we just put a 1. Okay, after that we move on to VCB. Now coming on to this part, we see that this guy right here is not starting or ending with a vowel, so we put a 0 at this guy. After that we move on to ECE. Now we see this part right here, it is indeed starting and ending with a vowel, so we put a 1 here. For this one again we'll put a 1, and this is again starting and ending with a vowel, so we'll put a 1 here. So this way we have already filled our dummy array, that was prefix array. Now what do? We just simply add these up. Now adding these up, what will our value come up to be? So value will be something like 1, 1, 2, this will be 3, and this will be 4. And I'm just doing the prefix sum. And what do I mean by prefix sum? We just take the ith value and the I minus 1th value, and we just add everything up. Fine. So for the first index, there is no I minus 1, so we do nothing. For the second guy, we do I plus I minus 1, that is 1. Coming on to this guy, I and I minus 1, whatever the value is, so we put a 2. Now 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. This is what the prefix sum is, right? We have, I hope you are familiar with this concept. If not, you must have gotten it by now. So this is our prefix array. Now let's understand how do we process this query in O of 1. So for 0 to 2, let's just write the indexes also. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So these are indexes. Now 0 to 2, we know the ending index is 2, right? So I can see at index 2 we have gotten here two elements or two words that are starting or ending with a vowel. That is true. So we can just simply put whatever's the value at the ending position into our array. Well and good for this query. But now when we move on to the next query, we see 1 to 4, right? We see 1 to 4. Now whatever's ending at this index right here, at 4, we have gotten 4. Fine. I have 4 words that are starting from a vowel and ending with a vowel, but that is not actually the case. What do we have to do? We have to go at the ending index and take whatever's there, that is 4, and we have to go to the starting index, that is 1 right here, which is given, minus 1, that is at the 0th index, and we'll just subtract this, and we'll be getting 3, and that is what will our answer be. And why are we doing this? So this is a prefix sum concept, that if you need a value or the summation from I to j. If you need a summation from I to j, what do you have to do? You have to just do the value of prefix sum of j minus prefix sum of I minus 1. This is what you have to do. Okay, so this is just a simple basic thing that we know from the prefix sum, which is pretty evident. All we have to do is we have to just take whatever the value is at the ending index and whatever is the value at I minus 1, that is this ending minus the starting minus 1, that is 1 minus 1 is 0. So prefix of 0 and the prefix of, so this is what our uh, formula comes out to be. And all you need to do is every time you just do this, you put it into your answer array, and that will be your answer. So for this guy also, 1 comma 1, what do? We just do prefix of the ending index, that is the last second one right here, minus prefix of this guy right here, 1 minus 1, that is 0. So what is it? Prefix of 1 is 1 and the prefix of 0 is again 1. So 1 minus 1 is what? 0. That is what we are putting right here. See? So this is very easy. Now you must be thinking, how, what do we do when the last guy is 0? That is right here. So this case, so prefix of 2, so this is perfectly fine. But I said that whatever's at starting 0, we just do a minus 1, right? But prefix of 0 minus 1 will be what? Minus 1, right? So this is a special case. All you have to do is whenever you see that the starting is 0, you never do a minus 1, you just take minus prefix of 0 only. Okay, and that will be your answer. So this is the whole concept behind the prefix sum, and the code is very simple. So all you have to do is declare a prefix array. After that, what are we doing? Whenever we are seeing that a word which is starting and ending with a vowel, what are we doing? We are just making sure that we initialize it with a value 1. That is what we were doing, right? In the prefix array, we had some 1 0 1 like this, right? And this is what we were doing. Whenever we are finding that, okay, this word is starting from 1 and starting with a vowel and ending with a vowel, we just put a 1 right there. After that, what do we would do? We just calculated the prefix sum of it. That is, we had gotten some value like 10101, something like this, and we just calculated the prefix sum, right? That is something like this. This is what we did. And after we were done with it, what did we do? We just made sure we went into the query array and we processed everything and we pushed it back into our answer array. That is what we were doing. And mind you, that special case we were talking about, whenever the starting position is 0, we never do a minus 1, right? We just take that 0 only. Otherwise, every time we just do a start minus 1. So this is the whole code walkthrough of it. And if you don't understand this, please do like and subscribe. And yeah, if you do want the code, it will be in the description. You can take it from there as well. And yeah, thank you.